The following question is a moles question on yield of reaction, and the question reads that 2.76 grams of ethanol was mixed with an excess of aqueous acidified potassium dichromate 6. So you have ethanol and you have acidified potassium dichromate 6, which is an oxidizing agent. So if you remember your organic chemistry, ethanol is going to get oxidized, and the reaction mixture was boiled in a reflux for 1 hour, which means that the alcohol ethanol gets completely oxidized. So the reaction would be you have ethanol, which is CH3, CH2, OH. So that's ethanol, and if you heat it with potassium dichromate 6, it's going to get oxidized, and it's going to produce a carboxylic acid, which is going to be ethanoic CH3COOH ethanoic acid. So this is what's happening, and the ratio in which ethanol and ethanoic acid are being produced, it's 1:1. One ethanol gets oxidized, produces one ethanoic acid. So the organic product was collected by distillation. So this is your organic product that is formed, and the yield of the reaction is 75%. Now to start with this question, I'm going to use the information first, which is that you have 2.76 grams of ethanol. So if you're given the mass, you can find the moles. Moles would be mass divided by the molar mass, molecular mass, which in this case is going to be the 2 carbons, so that's 12 times 2, plus there is 1 oxygen, so that's 16, plus there are a total of 6 hydrogens. So this would be equal to 46. So using my calculator, 2.6 divided by 46 would be 0.06 moles. So the ratio in which the ratio of the reactant and the product is 1:1. So it's 1:1. One ethanol produces 1 ethanoic acid. So if you have 0.06 moles of ethanol, it's going to produce, theoretically, it's going to produce 0.06 moles of ethanoic acid. Now you're given the moles, so you can find mass. Mass would be moles multiplied by the molar mass of ethanoic acid, which would be the 2 carbons, so that's 12 into 2, plus there are 2 oxygens, so that's 16 into 2, plus you have 4 hydrogens. So if you total that, this would be 24 plus 32 plus 4, that would be 60. And using my calculator, the value for this is going to come out to be equal to 3.6 grams. Now this is your theoretical value. Theoretically, on paper, if you do your calculations, you should be getting 3.6 grams of ethanoic acid, but in the question he has said that the yield is 75%. Now the formula for yield is, which in this case is 75%. Yield is the actual mass obtained over the theoretical mass that is obtained into 100. Now the theoretical mass is 3.6 grams, so you can find the actual mass now. So that would be 75. Bring the 100 on the other side, that would become 75 divided by 100. Get the theoretical mass over there, that's 3.6, and that would be equal to the actual mass. So rearranging the formula, the actual mass would be 3.6 into 75, or it would be 75% of 3.6, which comes out to be equal to 2.7 grams. So this is your actual mass that would be obtained in the reaction. So the correct answer for this question is going to be option C.